A lot of times people ask me, what is it like to work with you? What is it like to work with a productivity coach? So this video explains that. The first thing we do is an assessment to make sure that it's a good fit for the both of us and that I have the kind of skills that will meet your needs and that you feel comfortable with me, because asking someone to be able to look in your computer or file drawers and just get an insight into how you spend your time is a very intimate thing. It's a risk, and I'm always honored when people let me in that way. And so the first thing you want to make sure is that you feel comfortable and safe with me. All of my clients get my signed non-disclosure agreement. I come out of the mental health field, and so I take the confidentiality aspect of it very, very seriously. The assessment is based on my productivity model, the productivity chain, which is described in my book, Stop Organizing, Start Producing. I used to just help people get organized, and then I realized that they still weren't getting the results they wanted, that there were other factors going on, 12 factors, in fact. Some of them are obvious, like goal setting or time management or task and project management. But others people don't think about as much, like health or communication or boundary setting, being able to say no sometimes, even to yourself. So my assessment process looks at all 12 of these links because they really do operate like a chain. When one link is really weak, the whole chain will fall apart. And that's what we need to look at. What are the weak links that are draining and weakening your strong links? They don't have to become super strong, but they just need to be strong enough so that your strengths can really shine. And the assessment process looks at that, identifies the weak links, identifies the strong links, and then comes up with a written plan of how we're going to get you so that all of your links are strong enough. So let's say that you decided you did want to work with me and you would begin the assessment process. I would send you a link to a special place on my website. You would do my online self-assessment productivity chain that you can purchase, but you would get it as part of the assessment. And there's some other work for you to do. And this work is really important because it makes you start to think. Sometimes I show up for the assessment interview to actually meet you, and I find that clients have already begun to make changes because their awareness has grown so much. So just the assessment itself is really important. And we go through the assessment, then I come in and meet, we look in your computer together, we make sure that your goals are clear, and you'll know that you've had success with working with me. And the way you'll know it is that we identify success measures together, and then throughout our time together, we check in with them. How is this? Sort of rate you on a scale of 1 to 10, or maybe you're tracking the number of times you do a certain thing so that you can see your progress as we go along. In the end, I come up with a written action plan, which we'll talk about together. It will say, here's what the goals are, here's how long I think it's going to take, and here's how much it's going to cost. And you have a couple of options. Well, 3 actually. One is to do it as a package deal. You make a commitment to work with me over a period of about 9 months that you have time to really build habits. Option 2 is if you're not sure you want to invest all of that, you can pre-buy a package number of hours. And then the third option is I just want to take it one session at a time, which is fine. I have a number of clients who do that. Then that is an hourly rate. Probably the most important thing I can tell you about working with me is that we will be partners. I'm a certified organizer coach as well as a certified professional organizer. And that means I don't just come in and tell you this is how it has to be and you need to do it this way. I have a number of options, I have a lot of ideas. I'm an expert in productivity, but you're an expert in you. And we will work together to find solutions that are really going to work for you. And not only that, our goal is to help you achieve your goals now, but even more important, it's to give you the tools you need so that going forward, when technology changes or your job changes, you'll be able to adapt your systems without having to hire me again, because you will have the tools and resources within you. So working together is really a partnership, and it can do more than just enhance your productivity. It can really be life-changing. So I hope that you will contact me about setting up time for an assessment, and you can do so at 757-560-2872. Thanks, and have a great day.